What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Career Mode, and this one is episode number 50, the big 50 today. So hopefully you enjoy a little bit of a longer episode we've got for you. We have our first game coming up against Roma pretty soon, but the first thing we are going to do is go ahead and sign a couple of players on pre-contracts that I left for you guys to decide. So let's jump into that and we'll talk about why I'm only signing two. Okay, so let me explain, right? At the minute, we've got £400,000 in the wage budget, and we only have £1 million in the transfer kitty. There was a comment came in, which was from Michael, and it had 7 likes, asking me to sign Florian Thauvin. Now, the problem is, he's actually not available on a pre-contract, and I don't have 56 or 60 million quid to spend on him. So, for the most part, at the minute, I can't make that deal happen. Now, I will explain why these guys have been shortlisted in just a minute. You know, Atkinson, Del Fabro, and Misao. They're going to be going to talk about in a second. But the two players that you guys decided upon was Dele Alli in Cam and also Christian Pulisic as the right midfielder. Ali got 75% of the votes and Pulisic got 73% of the votes. So they are the two that we are going to try and sign today. The problem is they're both going to cost a pretty penny. Ali specifically is going to cost about £200,000 a week, which is why I can only have really two because they all cost a lot of money in terms of wages. So first up is Dele Alli. We're going to try and sign him. Crucial first-team player, as he would be. 4-year deal. Quite happy for that one. And how much is he going to want, though? That is the question. I'm going to say, what? No. That's not right. 125. But he's on 185. Wait a minute. We actually might be able to make another one happen, then. I'm going to lower the signing bonus, too. We actually might be able to make another deal happen. We'll see what happens in a second. 140 grand a week for Dele Alli. I was expecting like 250. Well, that's one of them done. Dele Alli's in. He joins us next season. We'll see how that one's going to go. And secondly, Christian Pulisic. I mean, I did not expect at all for that to actually have happened. He only wanted 125. What's Pulisic going to want then? He's on 67k a week. My wage budget's gone to 459 for some reason after signing Dele Alli. I don't understand this game. I'm not even like joking. Right now, I'm so confused. Because we just signed Ali, but my wage budget is at 459k. I don't know what is happening. He only wants 54. Let's get rid of the bonus and let's bump that up to 60. And there we go. So 60 grand. 63 grand he wants. Except that. There's the two signed, and for some reason, I still have a load of money in the budget. Look, 460k still. Yeah, I'm so confused, guys, because now, like, I actually can make a few more from the pre-contracts, but then it just, like, becomes way too... I mean, I don't understand how we haven't used any of our budget. I don't get it, because that is kind of weird to see. Right, anyways... We'll discuss what I was going to talk about in a minute and we'll look at more pre-contracts potentially in the near future. But for now, guys, what I want to say is real quick, we had some injury news which came through when I was skipping through the days. And that was this one here. Peter Robinson, who I was going to use as a centre-back, has actually suffered a broken ankle and is out for 7 weeks. Which means at the minute, we've only got Bastoni as backup in terms of centre-back. So I'm going to have to sign somebody on loan. Unfortunately, there isn't one good enough to come in and play centre-back for us. The one I found was this guy, Nathaniel Atkinson from Barcelona. He's a right back, but he's 5'11". So I'm hoping maybe we can push Mbabu inside and then maybe put him at right back. I don't know which way I'm going to do it, but he's available for loan. So we're going to go to Barca and try and get them to do us a solid. Just have him here in case we have any injuries or anything like that. And we'll see what's going to happen. So if we can get him on loan, it just makes sure that in case we get another injury to anybody, we still have somebody available. I don't want to have a situation where we go into this and end up, you know, missing players because of the fact that we've got injuries. So 60-40 split. Yeah, I'm happy with that. He comes in. It's just really to make sure we're okay in terms of depth. He's going to have to wait and see, though, if he actually wants to join us. As well that I was looking at was this guy, Oliver Bastistamier from FC Bayern. He only has a release clause of 1.7 million. And the reason I was looking at signing him, I'm going to explain it now, is because when I was looking at him in the Road to Glory, if you don't know, check it out. The series up on the channel with Grimsby Town. We are edging closer to Premier League life in that series. He actually was 74 rated. And I thought to myself, he's going to be worth more than 1.7 mil. So worst case scenario is I spend 1.7 mil and make a little bit of money on him. After all, football is a business. So we have to make sure that we are able to make money as and when it comes round to it. I don't know how much he's going to want in the contract, though. That's the problem. I think 15k is a bit too low for a player like this. Let's go 30k. He should accept 31. Should accept 31. Let's see. Okay, well, he wants 26. Yeah, let's just give him it. So, like I said, worst case scenario, he should be worth more than 1.7. Actually came up saying signed a top player. So I'm a bit confused because if he's a top player, what's he doing with a release clause of 1.7? There you go, 75 rated. I mean, he's not too bad actually either. He's actually not too bad at 20 years of age. You know what? We might actually get him. We might actually use him. Colo wants to leave the club. He's still here. So we'll see if he leaves in the near future. But Bastista Mier is actually not too bad. We'll see how much he's worth. So here he is then. He's worth 9.5. I told you guys. Picked him up for 1.7 and he is worth 9.5 mil. So that's instant profit if we are going to sell him in the near future. Where is Colo? There he is. He wants to leave the club. So we're going to add him to the transfer list and see if we can get him gone. Now, the other side of this is we do have money left to spend. But I'm going to go into game against Roma and then we'll look at potentially some other pre-contract signings. The only problem is this episode is definitely going to go past the end of the January transfer window. So I won't be able to ask you guys who you want to join us. It will have to be either decided from the comment section of last episode or I will have to do it. We will see in due course. But I'm going to switch around the side slightly and we'll jump into game. Side changed around. We're going to go into game against Roma. We are at home at the San Siro. You may notice as well, we've got Tonali playing CDM in place of Maximilian, who came in last episode. Also, Bastoni back today. He's on the bench. So we do have him back and available to be selected as and when. But realistically, we're going to go with De Ligt and De Vrij for this one because this is going to be a difficult game. Roma are a good side. We know that. We expect them to be tough here. And if we just play our football the way we have been doing recently, we should come away with a win. We are underway here at the San Siro. And I know I said to you guys as well, face cam possibly today. I actually tried to get it on and I've messed around with the settings and I can't get it working properly. It was behind me. So I'm going to have to try and play around with it and maybe it'll come in a future episode. But for the most part, I did try, the settings were off, and for some reason it was behind my actual commentary here. As Mbappe already goes forward. Gordon's delivery again. Martinez up! What a save from the keeper. Lautaro Martinez, early doors, looking to get another one for himself. He's on 14 for the season so far. That would have been number 15, and he very, very nearly got it. Martinez! There is the goal. You knew it was coming. The guy's on fire at the minute. 15 minutes gone here at the San Siro, Inter 1, Roma 0, and it's Martinez with a finish of the highest standard, let's say. The guy's brilliant. Tonali's ball in towards him, takes the touch around the defender, and then it's just all about the finish. I don't like this camera angle. I've said it before. I keep saying it because I know there was a comment asking me, how do you get this? It's just to do with, like, the league you play in. It does this in the Liga, and it does this here as well. It kind of, like, shows you it from the aerial angle, but it looks so stupid, and you only get one replay as well. I don't like it, but still, what a goal. Speaking of Kluivert, here he is. This is now Justin Kluivert. Ball put in towards the back post for Under. Gets the strike away. Not really any conviction behind it, though, and that's easy for Frank Brown. He's going to have those all day long. Rullison through towards Gordson. Noah Gordson takes it in his stride and goes forward. Come on, Noah, this is you. Towards Martinez. It's 2-0 Inter. And we are absolutely tearing Roma apart at the back. Second goal of the game for Martinez. That's his 16th now for the season. The kid is on fire in terms of goals. Oh, man. I mean, these ones he should be finishing. You know, these are goals that he should be scoring. Gordson's there, simple pass inside. And from there, you expect him to finish those. But for 16 goals now for the season, I wonder who's going to want to sign him. The question is, though, how do you pry him away? Because the football we're playing is title-winning football. So I'm going to say this right now. If we don't win Serie A, I'll be bitterly disappointed with myself. So he shouldn't want to go anywhere else. Demir Bay out towards Rafinha. Lovely run. Rafinha takes the touch, sends it in short as well. And if Martinez had read it, that was his hat-trick. He just had to go towards the ball instead. He kind of delayed it, and then, oh, what a touch from Simeone. What a touch that is. Might be in a bit of problems here. Chenzigunda comes forward. Good ball as well, which Mbabu mops up brilliantly. And Mbabu is always so consistent for us. And just before half-time, bit of life from Roma. The cross whipped in from under, but it was well dealt with by Mbabu. And at half-time, the score is 2-0 Inter, courtesy of the 15th and 16th goals of the season from Lautaro Martinez. Oh, danger. Oh, Coric. Not going to lie. When I saw Frank Brown stand still, I thought that was 2-1. No deflection off it. I thought this was 2-1. I saw Frank Brown just kind of stand there, and I was like, well, that's 2-1, and it's a great goal. But went wide of the post. It's a matter of inches, though. That surely was to being close if we took another look at that again. Got away with one there because that was nice play from Roma, and I'm a bit concerned that Frank just kind of stood there, just kind of watching it. Rafinha, though, trying to get us back going forward as the second half begins, and didn't really start off on the front foot, did we? Babu, Partey, towards now Gordson. Oh, he's dispossessed. I tried to turn away. Retsos against us, by the way. Remember, he was a player for me over at Brighton. I was never really set in stone about Retsos, was unsure about his quality. He's going to try and prove me wrong today, but he has already conceded twice. I shouldn't be playing the pass there. That's a mistake made by me. And now it's a chance, and Kluivert's going to take that. Into 2, Roma 1. Massive mistake made by us at the back. The right it was, but I don't know what I was trying to do there. I panicked here, and I tried to just play my way out. I should have smashed it away. And Justin Kluivert smashes them back into the game, and I didn't mean to skip that, but there we go. Kluivert, what a finish. I'll take another look at it at the end of the game. Just make sure that at the end of the game, we're still winning, because Roma in the second half have certainly come out better than they ended the first. And Babu through to Rafinha. Takes it round his man brilliantly. Now Rafinha in towards the box. Rafinha still drags it back towards Martinez. And there's his hat-trick for the game. And there's number 17 for the season. Get in. Restores our 2-goal advantage. And now I feel a whole lot more confident about seeing this game out. And that is exactly what you want to see from your team. We didn't come out the second half swinging. We were poor to begin with. But we dug deep. We made sure we didn't make another mistake after conceding the first one. And now we have our just reward with Martinez scoring again. Another great finish from him. And it kind of was a little bit underneath him, actually, if you look at that. But he still made something of it. And that is brilliant. 17th of the season, like I said. He's going to hit 20 soon. And that would be pretty good, considering. Also, the changes now have come on as well. So Maximilian's on. So is Barco. And we're going to try and use Barco effectively in this last sort of period. Because he's going to have fresh feet. And he's going to be hopefully able to take it on. And take on a few defenders. Retsos with a tackle there, I felt was a bit of a foul. The referee, no, not saying anything about it. Must have thought he won the ball. Although, looking at it, I didn't think he did. But still, Rillison now does one of his own. And now Barco towards Portu. Portu back towards Barco. And here is the fresh legs I was talking about. Ezequiel Barco. Barco through towards Martinez. What a ball through. Martinez for number 4. Imagine the scenes. What a save from Lunev, though. If he'd have got number 4, I would have just held my hands up and said, you know what? This guy's something else. I mean, he still is. The shot is brilliant, and what a save that is. That is a brilliant one-handed stop. And let's see if we can get another chance from the corner. Barco's delivery. Up goes De Ligt, and it's over the top of the crossbar. And that is going to be it for the game today. We've got 2 minutes to go, and Babu defending. Throw into Roma. Justin Kluivert stood over it again, and now it's going to be whipped in with a bit of pace. And what a save from Frank Brown. Chance now for them. Going to be a penalty. Oh, he's gone out. He hasn't even given the penalty. Oh my days, Frank, where did that come from? What a save. Lautaro picking up the match ball, but another look at this save from Frank Brown. It was an unbelievable stop. Let's quickly take a look at Justin Kluivert's goal then. This is the mistake I made. I should have smashed it. I got pressed in, and then at that point, I made the mistake of trying to play our way out, and I should have smashed the ball clear right there. Stupid from me, and then Kluivert makes me pay for it because it was a good finish, like I said, into that top corner. No chance for Frank Brown. Unfortunately, we're not actually going to see Frank's save because it's not there. But we can take another look at this Lunev save from Martinez for number 4. And there it is. It's just something else, that stop, isn't it? But 3-1 win. Martinez with all 3 goals. Overall, a good performance. We did what we needed to do there. 10 match rating for Martinez as well. Great performance. I want to say quickly, too, we've obviously just signed Dele Alli. He's going to come in. Right now, I'm not going to be getting rid of Kangin Lee. I think for the most part, the Miyabay will be the player who misses out in terms of when Dele Alli gets here. So it might be that we sell the Miyabay and just use Kangin Lee as well. Got a lot of players coming through our youth academy too. One maybe to highlight is El Shami. Look at this. Potential 79 to 94. 5'7". Promote and see where he plays. I mean, we're getting some really good players, but we're so far into this series now that I generally don't know how many of these are going to come through and actually make an appearance. Like, look at this. In terms of what you want from a scout report, 3 more quality players, 67 to 91. Going to get rid of that one. Similarly for there, but his overall's a little bit higher, so I'm going to leave that to be scouted on it again. But then this guy, Chun So Ro, we're going to actually promote him. And this is currently what I'm working with the training setup. So we've got Han training, Colombo training, and Lynch Sanchez in training as well. Just trying to grow out some of our youth academy players, really. Colombo is one of the better ones from Italy that we've got. And obviously Han, we saw last episode, he had a brilliant potential, so that's why he's in there. So we'll see how they grow. Maybe next season they'll get in the team. But for the most part, guys, right now, after the game against Roma, you can see right here, we are actually 12 points. Well, they were 12, but we are now 6 points clear of Milan. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. We're 12 clear of Lazio, and we are 13 clear of Juventus. It's really only Milan that can catch us at this stage. Right then, Atkinson has been loaned in for the year. So for my plan right now is to just keep him in the team, and then if we need to use him, we will actually use him. The problem is he's not great. Like, defensively, he's all right. But what we will have to do is we will have to put Mbabu at centre-back and use Atkinson as the right-back should we need to. I'm hoping by the time it comes to it that we'll have Robinson back anyway, so we shouldn't need to. And, of course, we've got Bastoni there too. So when he comes into the team, we should be fine. It's more just in case we need to. And I can't wait to get this guy back. Whenever he gets back, I genuinely will be so, so happy. Oh, we're not missing him, but I'm missing using him because he's just so good. Just taking a look at another scout report as well. And look at this one, guys. We lost one to Barcelona. David Costa. 53 to 71. Potential of 74 to 94. I'm going to see. I'm going to try and keep tabs on him. I'm going to write him down. Put his name in my computer and see if I can keep tabs and see if he gets into the Barca team at any point. But look at this guy. Giuseppe Santoro. 6'2". 78 to 94 potential. Get in the squad, man. I just want to quickly look as well. Let's take a look at the guys we signed today in this youth academy and just see how good they actually are at this point. I mean, Rossi, sorry to say it, mate. You're not going to get promoted. Going to keep hold of you for now. Got El Shami there as well. One of the ones we just saw recently. Centre midfielder, 53 rated. We got Tabit Hamadi. Same thing for him. Han Yong Mun, which, again, he's not looking great in terms of potential. Yassin Walid, 5'11" centre-back. We've got Stefano Colombo, which we know about. We're training him up right now, 80 to 94. Giuseppe Santoro, the guy we just saw, a left-back by trade, was 6'2" he is. So that's not too bad either. I mean, look at this. Some really stacked players in our youth academy at this point, guys. Chunsoro, should I say, 70 to 94. Like, if we eventually get them trained up, these guys are going to be good, but it's going to take us a while. I mean, the next highest scorer is Belotti, and he's 6 behind Martinez. Jeez, boys and girls. Martinez is on a mad one. Imagine as well if we get like a massive offer for him. You guys know in the past what I generally do is if I get an offer for one of my better players, I just counter offer with a stupidly high amount to the point where I think they won't accept, and sometimes it actually happens. But regardless, we're going to go into second game now. Fiorentina is our opponents at the San Siro. Another home game. Martinez starts up front, as he should be. Kangin Lee comes in. Barco there as well. And Maximilian into centre midfield. So 3 changes. But we'll see if we can still get the result here. I'm going to be honest, I didn't feel like Gordon really had that much of an impact, which is why I started Barco. Similarly for Demir Bay, so Kangin Lee's in that position, and I guess Eggestein just in there because, yeah, Tonali, last game, he's more of a defence-minded player, and I feel like we're going to get chances here, so that's why I've put Eggestein in there. Fiorentina are 7th place coming into this, and they sit a massive 15 points behind us in the table, something crazy like that anyway. So by all accounts, you're expecting this to go one way. However, sometimes when I have the favourite on my side, I generally don't do too well. But that's a lovely ball through immediately for Rafinha, who's already looking to get in behind. Shot comes in, it bounces back, and it's put wide by Eggestein straight after. Oh, we started him ahead of Tonali, because I said there'd be chances for us. First one he gets, and he's ballooned it. What a mug. Rulison finding Barco, lovely ball. Barco's got the pace to get there. Can we find the cross though? Barco's delivery deep towards Rafinha, who's driving back post, but the keeper gets an important touch on it to send it away from him. And there is a header won by Eggestein. Now Rafinha again. Rafinha, not the pass I was looking for, but it's somewhat worked out somehow. I genuinely don't know how he did that and how he actually managed to still keep hold of the ball. Eggestein again. Rafinha's gone. Instead he chooses Mbabu. Mbabu drives forward from fullback. Still Mbabu. And still Mbabu. Brilliant run. Can he find a... Oh, he can't find a blue shirt though. The run was brilliant. And now Larson takes the touch. And we're in a bit of problems here. De Ligt trying to keep up with Larson. Matthias De Ligt now going over. What a touch from De Ligt. What an important block and tackle. Kangin Lee, that is a brilliant pass. That is a sensational pass. And Rafinha gets the ball under control. Finds Martinez. It's deflected on the way through. Tell you what, these are quite a few chances that we're wasting so far. That is not good from us. Especially the way we've been finishing our chances recently. You definitely expect better from us. We're getting in these positions. We need to just make sure we take these chances, though. Rafinha and Babu. Lovely ball. Needs a good cross, though. And Babu's delivery now looking forward. The back post. It's not really who you want there. Eggestein wins that header, though, down towards Partey. Partey. Eggestein again. I'm just trying to find anybody that's got a little bit of space for us to actually hit a shot, maybe. And at the minute, there isn't anybody. And now we've got it. No. The touch was bad. The touch was bad. And now we've been dispossessed. They've got everybody behind the ball, Fiorentina, apart from their two strikers. And their play right now is to do that. Try and win it back and then hit an over-the-top ball for them to chase through and see if they can do it. And then Babu's lost that. But De Vrij should get... We're 1-0 down. We're 1-0 down. And it's De Vrij again. The guy at the minute is a bit of a liability. I'm going to be brutally honest. After this game, I think I'm starting Bastoni from now on. Because right here, I've got absolutely no idea what he's trying to do. Absolutely none. Immediately here, I am trying to play this ball out first time. But for some reason, he wants to bring the ball under control. And in doing so, he presents the opportunity. It's a fantastic finish by Fernandes. But completely against Verona play. We are now 1-0 down. And it's courtesy of our captain making a mistake. For next game, Bastoni starting. 100%. Question is, can we get back on level terms? Rafinha! Immediately back on level terms. And you've bailed your captain out there, Rafinha. That's brilliant. Inter 1, Fiorentina 1. Straight after we go 1-0 down. And it's a brilliant finish from Rafinha. But you know what? Like I said, he's bailed out his captain. Because De Vrij there has made a meal of things. And Kangin Lee just finds the pass inside. One touch from Rafinha before finding the finish. As I said, I don't like this camera angle, so we're going to skip through. But we shouldn't have even had to do that because we've been the better side here in the opening sort of half. And that just pulls us back on level terms more than anything. And another over-the-top ball sent through. Got to admit, though, Mbabu did actually lose his 1v1 battle. So you could say it was also his fault for their goal. So both Mbabu and De Vrij not really having a great game here today, thus far. Expect better from the both of them in the second half. Oh, again, what is with the touches? I smashed that for it to go out. De Vrij makes a brilliant tackle. Well done for once, De Vrij. You did bits there. But again, I was trying to smash that away with Eggestein and ref. Thank you. I was trying to smash it away, and for some reason, he took an extra touch. That was dangerous, and we got away with it, courtesy of a De Vrij challenge. Actually looking good for the first time in the game. Because, like I said, not the greatest performance here thus far, but he did bits for us there. Thomas Partey, look at the run through from Demirbay. Demirbay! Gotta be, and it is. 2-1 Inter. Straight after we had a moment of a little bit of panic, we go 2-1 in front. It's a brilliant ball through from Thomas Partey. And Demirbay finishes the move off after coming on as a substitute. That's why I made the change happen. 2-1 in front from 1-0 down. Turn the game around. But look at this pass through from Thomas Partey. There you go. Straight into that gap. And Demirbay makes no mistake. Eggestein, Barco. Lovely football. Demirbay sent through. Demirbay's got Rafinha going over on the other side. Rafinha, no, I didn't want to go. Oh, no. I got caught. I saw it go so wide. I didn't want to take the shot on, right? So I tried to pass it back in. But because I'd already pressed the shoot button, he tried to fake shot. I mean, we get a corner, so it's not the end of the world. But I was trying to get that ball back in towards the head of Martinez. And then in the end, I just completely messed the entire chance up. Martinez nearly got that. And Babu going to bring the ball under control. This is the last pretty much kick of the game now. As we find Tonali. Tonali out towards Gordson. Gordson brings it back inside the right foot. Noah Gordson blocked on the way through. That should be it, though. It should be us heading towards this victory. Referee, blow your whistle. There we go. Inter 2, Fiorentina 1. Pretty strange game by all accounts. I have not really a clue as to why Fiorentina played the style they did. But they got it wrong because their passes weren't good enough today. But you just have to say that we were the better side. But again, from the defensive standpoint, from De Vrij, the mistake he made for the goal, he did redeem himself somewhat with the saving tackle later on. But I'm seriously considering maybe starting Bastoni next game. Release clause paid for Bologna. Well, he's still not going to leave anyway, so it's fine, because he'll still be at the club regardless. I bet you he's still here. I'd put money on it that he's still here. Right then, next up, Cagliari. We're going to move into this one as well. Demirbay's going to come back in, I think, for other than that, though. That's the only change I'm actually going to make. Oh, no, Bastoni. Bastoni for De Vrij. Who captains the side, then, in which case? Because we've got no De Vrij. Thomas Partey. Could make it Partey. He's been the longest-serving player at Inter. Yeah, let's leave it as Thomas Partey. And De Vrij, mate, he's starting on the bench. Bastoni's coming in. Still awaiting Barella coming back. So if he was here, he'd be able to play today. Unfortunate. Nevertheless, we are jumping ourselves into this game, and I think I've got the idea of who to sign as one of our other pre-contract signings. We'll be doing that after this this game right here. So stay tuned. It's going to be quite interesting. The player himself, though, will probably be declining quite a lot by the time he gets here. Just a heads up as well, guys. I think the main reason I don't want to sign the likes of Mbappe, Dybala, these type of players is because, obviously, at the minute, Martinez is just such a good form that I can't really warrant us not starting him in the team. And the formation we play only really allows one striker, you know? So I think if we were to sign them, I'd have to start them. But how do I get rid of Martinez out of this side here as Demirbay carries us forward immediately, looking for a way through. The ball through was not great. However, having said that, I wouldn't mind bringing in a backup to Martinez. And that is who the player I've got in mind is going to be. So wait and see. Oh, what a ball through from Demirbay. Should have scored. I should have scored. I should have buried that. Come on, DJ. What's that finish? Let's see then how this game's going to go. Because, I mean, 2 chances early doors already here. And you could argue Cagliari are actually, you know what, to be fair to them, they're doing what Fiorentina didn't do. And they're actually looking to attack at us. And that's why they've created a chance and Frank Brown has been required. Well, you know what? Like I said, Fiorentina should have come out as an attacked us. They sat back and played the long ball. And that didn't work. I'm glad that Cagliari were trying to make a game of this. And they might be able to score here. Off the post. I can't get close. I actually can't get close to them. I can't get close. I can't get close to them. They're 1-0 in front after 15 minutes. Every time the ball came back, I literally could not highlight a player to get close and block it. 15 minutes gone and Cagliari lead here at their ground. Oh my days. I couldn't get close. 3 times in a row here. I was trying to highlight a player and get it there. And every time I tried, I just could not get close to them. And that's a great finish, to be fair to them. 1-0 down after 15 minutes. Game on. Rafinha delivers it. It's punched out by the keeper. It's going to come towards Barco again. Ezekiel Barco trying to go around his man. Got past him. Still Barco. I can't get the shot away, even if I wanted to try. Demirbay on the inside. Demirbay! 1-1. Back in the game. And it's the old favourite finesse shot. But the start we've had to this game, honestly, I don't know what's going to happen here. Because although we're back in the game itself, do get this inkling that there's going to be another chance for our opponents. And that is a fantastic ball. Put back into the danger area. I can't even get close to it. And it's in towards Frank Brown's hands. Woo! This has been a wake-up call for us. Things have gone so well recently that I'm just in a bubble. Whereas now, we are actually got a game on our hands here. And a game that they look right up for, our opponents. Martinez trying to get us going forward. Martinez, a little bit lucky to still have the ball. Bounces through towards Thomas Partey. Going to try and just keep hold of this. Now we find the pass inside towards Demirbay. Still unavailable. Can't even get past them. Look at this. Got to get the boys in at half-time and try and do something to change this game. Because for the most part, we've been on the back foot that first half. So Gordson's coming on for Barco. And that'll be the only change we make at the break. But yeah, it's strange to see this. Because this is the first time in a long time where we've been the second best side in the game. Really soon. Gordson. Noah Gordson trying to drag it back. Got a bit lucky to still have this. Thomas Partey towards Demirbay. Demirbay inside towards Eggestein. Trying to get through on goal. Eggestein shots. It's too easy for the goalkeeper. Way too easy for the goalkeeper. No idea what he was trying to go for there. Demirbay. Partey. Partey towards Rulison. Come on, boys. We need one more opportunity. Gordson. This might be it. Noah Gordson in towards the area. Gordson. Trying to pull it back. Still got it. Noah Gordson. Oh, come on. What is that pass, Noah? Straight to a shirt from Cagliari. We've been atrocious today. Rafinha now trying to get us something going. Rafinha pulls it back on the left foot. He does exactly the same. Eggestein. Partey. Still Partey. I want to try and shoot, but it's Thomas Partey, and he hasn't got the greatest shot on him in the world. Demirbay. Eggestein again. We are struggling to really break them now. Look at this. They're all the way defending. Lautaro Martinez. Martinez, a shot! I need to be finishing these chances, man. Almost last chance saloon for us, realistically here. Demirbay. Pass behind Martinez. Well played, Demirbay. That's exactly what I wanted from you. Good stuff. And then you give it away again. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Last minute of the game. That's going to be it. We have some defending to do, actually, because, you know what? I am absolutely fuming with the way we've played here. Gordson. Last chance for us in the game. Noah Gordson. Hitting that pass over to Rafinha. If Rafinha gets this under control. Oh my God, we might have a chance. We actually might have a chance. Rafinha pulls it back on the left foot. Rafinha! The one time I need to get it right, and I timed it wrong. Full time at Cagliari, we've dropped points. And like I said, the best sides, the title-winning sides, will pick up a 3-pointer, even when not playing well. We certainly had the chances to finish this one off. Didn't take them, and that's our first frustrating moment in a long, long time here. I thought Bastoni played well at centre-back, though. I've got to give him credit where it's due. Possession-wise, we battered them. It was just that first little bit in the first 15 minutes where they had them 3 shots, which kept coming back, where we struggled to clear it, that cost us. I mean, what can you say? And that means there's an opportunity now for Milan to close that gap back down after we were storming away with it, in all honesty. Have a quick look at the top deals of the window, guys. Luis Alberto has gone to Bayern for £74 million, which is stupidly massive. Jonathan Tah to Man City as well. Big defender for them. Rabiot's gone to Bayern. Fabinho gone to Juve. Obviously, a lot of these happened in the beginning of the season, but in terms of the January transfers, Alberto is the biggest one of the window and also the biggest of the season. And we have the second highest of this particular window, Matthias de Ligt. Following that, it then goes to Christensen, who's gone to Dortmund. So, a lot of deals going through. Laporte's left for Real Madrid too. And that's actually a weird one, that, because if you think about how much they spent on Jonathan Tah, 70 million quid is what they spent, but they actually let Laporte go for 48. And he's actually a better player, so I don't understand that one, but there you go. Milit's gone to Leverkusen. So, yeah, some big deals going through. And people, we had one, now we're getting the other. Here he is. Lionel Messi, obviously one of the world's best players at, well, in real life at the minute, because he's now 34 in our series. But, you know, for a long time, him and Ronaldo have dominated. We had Ronaldo at Brighton. This time, we're getting Messi, hopefully, at Inter Milan. Now, the problem here is, though, by the time he joins us, he's 87 rated now. What rating is he going to be when it comes to coming over here to Italy? He wants crucial. I don't mind giving him crucial. Chances are he's not going to play crucial because he'll be second fiddle to Martinez. But just in case of that, right, discuss his salary. I mean, 150, 180 grand a week. Let's put 180 down. He's going to probably decline this. That's a fair offer. Okay, well, I was wrong. Messi, he's in on 180 grand a week, 87 rated. Lost it physically, but mentally and technical-wise, he's still really good. So we'll see if he can actually play a part next season. And that, my friends, is going to be the final piece of business this window. Remember, we can still use pre-contract signings anyway after the window closes. I forgot that earlier when I said it to you guys that I'll have to make the decision. I was wrong. We can still use them after the window closes, so don't you worry about that one. But that's going to be it for the transfer window in January. Wolfsburg have sent an offer in for Torvan, 54 million. I can't match that, so unfortunately, that will unfortunately be going through by the looks of it. Still. So, we're sat here, we're chilling, we're just going through the transfer deadline date. 2 offers for Portu, which I'm not even going to go into because he's staying at the club. But then we get this one. 56 million for Thomas Partey from PSG. Now, because we are so far into this window, I think I can hold them ransom here. So I'm going to negotiate this deal. 56 is not a good offer. You have to say that. For a player who is, you know, our best player at the club currently in terms of rating, you know, I expect better from PSG. And because we've got 6 hours left in the window, I'm going to hold him ransom and say I want £90 million for him. If you match that, you can take him. If you don't match it, you can see you later. And they matched it. No! Oh, goodness. I did not see that coming. Torvan's gone, by the way. He's gone to Wolfsburg. 74 million quid. Okay, well then. We are now in a situation where, if he leaves the club, Thomas Partey, we then need to bring in a central midfielder. Time to do a bit of scouting by the looks of things, in case that goes through. 6 hours remaining for them to get this deal over the line, PSG. Thomas Partey might be a Paris Saint-Germain player come the end of this one. Christian Portu not going anywhere. 5 hours remain. If this deal goes through, I have a replacement lined up. Don't you worry. I have gone through and already scouted. Portu's retracted. But are we going to have enough time in the window for this to actually go through? Izzy Brown has gone. He's gone to Bologna. And now, Partey has left the club. £90 million for Thomas Partey. He joins Paris Saint-Germain. And are we going to see a big money signing coming our way? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the replacement I have lined up, we will take a look at in just 1 second. So, Thomas Partey's gone. He's left the club then. Who is the man that's going to replace him here at Inter Milan, though? Let's find out. So, I was going through and I was looking at all these players. So, immediately, Bentancur obviously is available on a pre-contract, but we can't actually sign him for right now, and that's what we need. I looked at Kondogbia. He looks pretty good. We could get him in. 84 rated. He's a little bit less than that. He's got a 2-star weak foot, but defensively is really good. He's going to be solid player to have. I looked at Paul Pogba as well. Another player that I would love to bring into the club. And actually, I might even try and do it. Try a cheeky little offer in there. We'll see. Ruben Neves. Another one. Look at how good he looks, Ruben Neves. We know how good he actually is in this one. Can we get him in and be the replacement? Marino. Another one from Real Sociedad. I think, though, this guy is probably the lowest of the bunch. So let's get rid of him. Bakayoko was another one, but he's just recently joined. However, we can pay his release clause of £33 million and bring him in now. But again, in terms of that one, I'm not going to do that one. So it was between Paul Pogba, Kondogbia, and Ruben Neves. Now, if you see Ruben's contract there, release clause, £52 million, ladies and gentlemen. He's worth 48, so he could arguably play the release clause straight up and immediately go into that one with him. So we're going to approach to buy Paul Pogba immediately. I mean, this would be a steal if we could get him. Chances are we're not going to be able to, though. You can see our budget right now. He's not quite as good as I thought it was. So we're going to offer the straight 90. We sold Partey, so we're going to offer 80. Oh, wait a minute. We can't even do that. We don't even have enough in the wages. All right, well, this one looks like it won't be happening, guys. 78 million. Let's try that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's gone through. No way. No, that did not just happen. 78.757641 is what they've just accepted for Paul Pogba. You know what? I wasn't even going to end the episode here, but I have to do that now. Oh, you know, right, guys. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to choose between Ruben Neves or Paul Pogba, so I'm going to pay the release clause of both. Pay and skip club negotiations, right? So there's that one. Your decision has to be made, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Pogba, which is 78.757641, which has been accepted by Bayern Munich, or Ruben Neves on £52.5 million. You decide on who joins us to be our new central midfielder at the club for this upcoming 6 months after we've lost Thomas Partey. I honestly don't mind whichever way you guys go and whichever way you guys choose, because this is hilarious. Honestly, this is hilarious. I can't believe that's been accepted. I hope we've got enough to do the wages, sincerely, because otherwise, this is going to be quite tough. I think we've got about 300k. Let me just make sure that we have actually got enough for the wages on this one. So 70, what was it? 78 point that. So we would have enough, I think, to do it. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the episode here. Like I said, I hope that it was a longer one for episode 50, but I did not see this coming, so you can't really predict it. Like I said earlier as well, apologies for no face cam. I tried to get it working, but I'm going to have to try and play around with the settings because it didn't quite sync up very well. But hopefully I'll get it done for a future episode and we can have it on that one. But it's over to you guys to decide. Paul Pogba or Ruben Neves. One of these two will join us next episode. Completely up to you guys. I generally don't know what to say. That was hilarious how it got accepted. High-low attacking work rates on Paul. Medium on Ruben Neves. Honestly, I'd be happy with either one. I really would be happy with either one. Over to you guys to decide. Thank you for watching this episode. If you did enjoy it, a like would be greatly appreciated. As always, guys, thank you for all of your support on the channel. Milan drew their game, which means we are still 6 points clear at the top of the table. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all again, hopefully, the next couple of days for the next episode in the series where you guys will have decided between Paul Pogba and Ruben Neves. Top right-hand side of this video, have your say. Adios.